So we are going to come back to him with market profile. But talking more about his learning journey, because all of us are essentially learners of markets, and Jay has spent almost 8 to 9 years in market, learning about learning about this tool. And I was hearing him, and he was saying that the most important thing is the process, not the strategy. The process, the way you develop the strategy and implement the strategy. So Jay, would you enlighten us with that?
What people does is everyone are here to make money, but most of the trader run behind the money, leaving the process aside. So that is where every problem starts. Trading bottleneck starts out of it. So what one need to do is, what is a good process? A good process, good process doesn't mean a sure shot strategy or something like that. A good process is picking on a high probability setups over and over and over and again. So say like next 100 trades where you are sitting out. This not people, most of the retail traders, why they lose money is they stuck to that one trade. They think that one trade they gonna make. That is where the mistake starts from. It is all about the series of trades. At the end of a series of trades, what money you are going to make. So the process is more about finding that what kind of strategy or something will give you a net positive result after series of trades. So for me, market profile worked. Right. So the process behind market profile worked for me. So every trader need to find what it fits for them.
Right. So I believe that market profile has done wonder for you in defining that process. So maybe we know more about market profile from you.
So market profile is more about presenting price. It's a plotting of price in a way like this. So you can see some charts here. This is what market profile is all about. Time, price, opportunity is what market profile is. So all the 30-minute time frame is being denoted with letters actually. So every 30 minutes is being denoted as a letter. So if you split, you can see this. A is first 30 minutes, B is second 30 minutes, C is third 30 minutes, and D is fourth 30 minutes. So it keeps going on. So what market profile does is, it shows where the value of the market is. Whether buyers are responding to the lower prices or whether sellers are responding to the higher prices. Because market is a dual mechanism. It's an advertising thing actually. It price advertise for sellers at lower side, higher side. Right. It advertise lower for pulling the buyer in. Correct. So that is how it plots. And there are a lot of things in market profile, say like range extension, where a volume is developing, where the value is developing, where price had spent most of the time, what we call as point of control. So a lot of components are there. So with this based on, you can make a trade assumption. What is the high probability of market going or visiting some places. So we use that tool just to explore what is the high probability setup market is presenting to you. So that is how we use market profile. So basically all we see is what is value, who is behind the move, whether that force is strong or they are moving the market with a conviction or with not with a conviction. So we used to find that. So that is what market profile is all about.
So is it in a very simple normal layman's language, is it a tool which is helping people to find out buyer's zone and the seller's zone?
It is a tool to find how buyers are, how sellers are. Rather than finding out is that a buyer zone or seller zone, how good job a buyer is doing, how good job a seller is doing. So that is a real edge market profile will go.
So actually this tool can actually sit on top of technical analysis where people limit themselves by identifying support and resistance. Now if you add on to market profile research, you can actually see whether that support will work or the whether resistance will work or not.
Exactly. What is the probability of a certain pattern working out or not? Market profile will tell you.
Okay.
What is the conviction of the move?
So what are the parameters typically this tool is using? Is it price? Obviously would be an important parameter.
Price, the time it spent on a price level.
Okay.
So that both shows what is the opportunity is present to ourselves.
Okay.
So time, price, opportunity. If price spends more time here, so it is called, it will plot where the price had spent more time.
Right.
So you can spot what opportunity we can get it out of it.
Right.
So you can put, I mean, like more probability where this might go.
Right.
What kind of auction is happening, whether seller taking advantage at low or whether buyer taking advantage of higher prices.
Right.
So it is more about finding who's in the grip in the market.
So can it define that there are buyers at those price and there are sellers at those price?
Depending on the auction, exactly. We say like there are terms called buying tails, selling tails. Typically how it looks like is a hammer on your candlestick chart.
Okay.
But here we see it as a tail. So here this is what we typically call this as a selling tail, initial selling tail.
Okay.
So once this forms, we have a clue that sellers are entered until some buyers pushing this. I mean, until this buyers pushing this up, they are going to drive it down, keep driving it down. So until a price find buyers at lower side, it will keep advertising lower to find the new buyers.
Right.
If buyers are not aggressive to stop the price of a fall and push it higher, till that it will keep searching for such a buyers. So it will find the aggression of buyers and aggression of sellers on higher side. So these kind of tail formations will tell you who's in the key zone. So a lot of things actually there.
So just like we have candlestick formations, so this market profile will also have its own formations. And
Yeah,
each formation
yeah.
telling you about a market condition.
Exactly. There could be shapes of profile we would be watching.
Right.
There could be a range extension where the range get extended after a 1 hour, where the value is forming. So all these combinations put together, we will get a conclusion.
Right.
What is the highest probability of market moving in a side?
Right. So Jack, can this be used for any time frame?
Yeah, it can be used for any time frame. Primarily what I use for is a 30-minute chart to know the context of the market,
Right.
and 5-minute to time it. 5-minute candlestick I use to time it via price action.
Okay.
So this is for context, and a 5-minute candle for just say like to time the market.
Okay.
You can use it for a weekly profile. If you want to hold a trade for a bigger time frame, you can use a monthly time frame. So there is one thing called composite profile, where you can merge all the profile and make it a big composite profile to see a bigger picture. You can compress say like last 50 days of profile in one stretch. You can see a bigger picture, how the shape of the profile, where the value is compared to last 100 days. So where the interest has been, whether sellers are taking advantage of higher prices, whether buyers are taking advantages of lower prices, last 100 days, you can see it.
And does it take into account volume or end of the day delivery?
Market profile doesn't take volume into the count. What we call it as volume profile.
Okay.
So here market profile uses time. Volume profile doesn't use time. Volume plus price equal to volume profile. Time plus price equal to market profile, as simple as that.
And what about other data points like delivery statistics, open interest? Do you look at those?
No,
and believe in those?
not at all. Not at all. Everything will be reflected here. So what all those things presented there, everything will be reflected here.
But as a trader, would you recommend that people, after looking at these, do have a look at other data points to get a confirmation, or not required?
I know, as I say, trading is all about removing things from your chart perspective.
Right.
You shouldn't add much. You should try to remove what all is unnecessary.
Right.
By adding more things, you are just cluttering the thing. So it is more of a headache actually.
Right.
So try to remove. Keep simple as that. Try to decipher from price charts.
Right.
I mean, whatever form it forms. Whether a market profile thing, or a candlestick, whatever is necessary or whatever is more simple, you can use out of it.
Investments in the securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.